Hey y'all, what's up? Listen, it has been a minute since we have watched our Judge Mathis shows and reacted to it, talked about it, reviewed it, whatever. Okay, so I definitely want to go ahead and hop back into that. So let's see what this episode is giving. I just grabbed one and I said we about to check it out and see what it's giving. Okay, so let's do that.
Plaintiff Maurice Hubbard dated the defendant, and he thought their relationship was good until he realized she was cheating with their neighbor. Soon after, the defendant turned up pregnant, and she insisted Maurice was the father.
Oh,
but
wow.
Maurice has his doubts, so he petitioned the court for a paternity test and is suing for emotional distress.
Not emotional distress.
Defendant Whitney Jones admits that she cheated on Maurice and was unsure as to whether or not Maurice was her child's father, but she insists she suggested getting a DNA test when she was pregnant. Whitney is countersuing because she claims Maurice mistreated her during their relationship.
Why didn't they get the test?
All right, Your Honor, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was in the streets. I was a hustler, selling drugs and everything. When I met Whitney, I gave up that lifestyle. I thought me and her becoming.
What year and how old were you?
I was 20. I was 30. I was about 30 when I gave everything up.
About what year?
How
many years ago?
About 3-4 years ago.
And
Boy, you look way
all
older than
started
30
dating. What was
something.
that like?
At first, everything was going good. I was loving her, everything I was there for. Until my phone was off, I went to use her phone. I seen a text message that she was messing with the guy across the street. So that kind of like broke my heart a little bit.
How long after dating?
About 5-6 months.
Okay.
About 5-6 months when I got that.
Mm-hmm.
But
who was the person you say? The guy where?
across the street from her neighbor.
Okay, and you saw the
street.
text?
Yes.
What type of stuff was
He was saying, can I come over for morning sets?
Oh,
He was like, I
wow.
got socks on this time, and he was talking about how good his stuff is.
Socks.
You know? Yeah, he's like, he got socks on. I guess he had no socks on when we came over that one day.
Oh.
But I was working.
And when you spoke to her about it?
Was she over there licking
At first, she
feet?
denied it
Is that why he
until
said
I
it?
showed her I got proof.
Or was his
in her
feet
text
open?
messages. And she, why you going through my phone and all that? But eventually, I forgave her for that. We stayed together. She convinced me that she wasn't messing with the guy anymore. So then, after we cleared that up and everything was cool. We stayed together. A couple months later, she come up pregnant. I asked her. I said, is the baby mine? You sure it's mine? She said, yeah, I know. I ain't messing with nobody else.
How many months after? 2 months?
About 3 months.
3?
And she
Okay.
told me that the baby's mine, it's nobody else. So
You all were living together
Yes.
still?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
So once, a couple months after that, after she told me she was pregnant and everything, we were sitting on the porch. The guy walked past. He said, take care of my baby. So
He said that to whom?
Right.
to
He
me,
said that to you?
yes.
Oh,
He walked out, he said,
no, he
take care of
didn't.
my baby. He didn't want to stop. He kept walking though.
Yeah.
So I looked at her. I said, what? I like, what he just say? She denied everything. Said he
Okay.
just saying
Let
that
me
to
allow
break
her to
us up.
give some background, then we'll get back to you.
It's messy.
He
Not
knew
to
that
be
I
across
was
the
messing around
street.
with the dude across the street because I told him.
At what point?
He came home. He came to my house one day with his nephew and his daughter, and I was outside talking to the dude.
Were you all living together? Let's
no,
start there.
no. In the beginning, no, we wasn't.
Okay.
We didn't begin to live together until after he found out that I was messing around with the guy.
And he accepted that.
He
then.
accepted it, and he forgave me for it.
So you let him know after you started.
Yeah, we was in a relationship.
And he was all right with it, you say.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't
Ooh,
all right with it when he
child,
found out about
baby.
it. No, he wasn't.
He said, stop messing with him.
Yeah.
Okay. And go ahead and proceed.
But Maurice wasn't treating me well. He wasn't doing nothing for me as far as in the house and stuff like that.
What do you mean by that?
He said he a
wasn't helping
hustler.
with Any bills.
He had no money
Okay.
for real.
He wasn't helping me buy no food.
Okay.
All he did was lay up in the bed and play his game all day.
Oh, you should
He
have
had a
sent him
job.
on.
He never offered to do anything for me
What shift did he work?
in the daytime.
You just said he lay up in the bed all day and play games. That was you just
He
said.
had
Your Honor, I
multiple
was working
jobs.
12 hours.
Hold on, pardon me?
He had multiple jobs.
That's even more unreasonable to think that he could lay in the bed all day
Well, he did.
and play
She talking about
games.
multiple jobs as in he couldn't keep a job is what it sounds like to me. At least that's what I want to believe. But what I don't understand is why us women tolerate so much bullshit. If he's not helping you clean the house, take care of the house or anything, finance, like why do we keep him around to say we got a man, especially in your case, ma'am, because you didn't even want the man that you did have. You was over there dipping it and doing it with the dude across the street. So why is it that you continue to let this man stay in your house? Like I don't know why we continue to allow and accept that type of minimum. You know what I'm saying? But also I do feel like things can get a bit dangerous, right? When you have a mate like that, for some reason, those guys are the most entitled men ever. That when you kick them out, they want to retaliate, whether that's by physically harming you or unaliving you, child. You know what I'm saying? All because they not pulling their weight. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand it's a delicate type of situation. But, girl, he should have knew what it was before you signed up, period. But let's keep going.
He
When
did.
he had multiple, you can't do both at the same time. And so you're saying that to say what?
That he didn't do
keep a
anything
job.
for me in this relationship.
All right. Did you want to respond to the
So he had a job
pregnancy?
and just wasn't taking
I
care of
told him
stuff?
about that. I told him that he should get a DNA test when I was pregnant. When I was
Because
pregnant
you
with her.
questioned the paternity.
Because he
No, she
questioned
didn't.
it.
No, you didn't.
Why?
Because he questioned it.
Okay.
He knew that I was messing
How
around.
did you feel?
I felt like he needed a DNA test because
Why?
I was unsure.
So the judge just
Okay,
asked you if you
that's
felt
why
like you needed
questioned it.
one.
wasn't
You needed
sure.
one too.
That means it was questionable to you.
Yeah.
All right.
It was questionable to me, sir, because it was questionable to him.
Girl,
because
shut
he
up.
wanted
Shut
it.
up, ma'am.
He
Be
said
quiet.
that, oh,
No.
She not
no,
making
no,
sense,
no.
Your Honor. She not making sense, Your
That's
Honor.
not how pregnancies go.
Thank you. She
If a woman knows she has never been involved with
Embarrassing.
another man, then the guy said, I want a DNA test. What do you want a DNA test for?
excuse
Because
me.
I don't know if it's mine. You say, well, sure it is yours. You don't say, okay, well, since you want one, I'll
I
give
want
you
one
one
too,
because maybe you're right. Okay, ma'am.
After I had my baby early, I did.
Ma'am, let me tell you, you've hurt your credibility.
I love that word,
severely
ma'am.
With the things that you've been
I
telling
love
me.
ma'am.
You can look at
Oh,
me
that's
all
it.
you want
Ma'am,
like that. You have.
Okay,
You can
sir.
laugh if you want.
I'm
you
not
have.
laughing.
And
I'm
we're
not
going to see who's laughing last.
Right, Your Honor.
I don't know who it's going to be.
She probably hoping it's the other man.
So far, he comes across more honest and more credible than you, but he may have rehearsed. And he is a former hustler, and they're slicker than most people. They're slicker than the average person. And he just knows how to lie better than you. Perhaps that's the case.
Months after that, after she told me she was pregnant and everything, we were sitting on the porch. The guy walked past. He said, take care of my baby.
That's so
Said that to
disrespectful.
whom?
Them
me.
definitely fine
Yeah.
words. Yeah, he
He
walked
walked out,
past
she
and
said,
kept
"Take care of my
walking, but
baby."
you
He
probably
didn't
should have
wanna
ran
stop.
up
He kept
after him.
walking, though. Yeah. So I looked at her. I said, what? I like, what he just say?
Plaintiff Maurice Hubbard dated the
It's the fact that the man told him take care of my baby and kept walking. That right there, it's like, sir, if you know it's possible. So either you said that because you wanted to really get under his skin, or both, right? Either you said that because you wanted to get under his skin, or because you believe that that really could be your child and you're allowing another man to take care of your child. Therefore, it makes me think, Miss Ma'am, you was just a little side piece of booty across the hall. And is he really going to be there for the kid if the kid is his? Girl, and you got this man bringing you to court, he might end up actually being a dad to the kid if it's his. Versus, girl, this is just messy, girl. This is messy.
defendant, and he petitioned the court for a DNA test because the defendant recently told him that he may not be the father of their 2-year-old daughter.
What happened when the child came?
When the baby was born, she asked me, do I want to sign a birth certificate? And do I want to get a DNA? I said, do you think I should get a DNA? Are you sure this baby mine or what? I'm 100% sure. I have not been
Say
messing with the guy. I said, okay. We don't need to get it. I signed a birth certificate. She told me she's 100% sure. And
Did
she
he
told
sign
me-
the birth certificate?
Yes, he did.
And why, when you were unsure? Why didn't you say you shouldn't sign it?
I did.
Okay, good enough. You insisted, she says. She said she told you don't do it. And you said, no, I got to. Go ahead.
I feel like that
So you
sounds
signed
right.
it, and what happened after that?
So once I signed it, we live on with our life. I was there with my baby. I took care of my baby. I was always with my baby.
When was the baby delivered?
July 29th.
What year? I'm sorry.
2014.
All right, and so what has happened since then? Why did you decide to petition now?
Because her niece upstairs had told me that she just seen the guy that she was messing around with. And she said, boy, when I looked at him, I almost threw up. I said, why? She was like, that baby looks just like him.
But you had seen him before. You hadn't seen him in a while.
I hadn't seen him in a while.
And so that's why you're
this?
questioning it, and that's why you're suing for emotional distress, because you believe she has misled you about a major issue in your life that certainly would cause
If that
emotional
baby
distress.
ain't his, that man
severe
gonna get his
emotional
money.
distress if you found out a baby you've cared for 2 years and thought it to be yours is not. All right, ma'am, what do you want to tell me?
I feel
ready
like
to
he was
wrap
trying to
this up.
control me, but can I say
Hilarious.
something about the niece? He sent me text messages telling me that he slept with my niece and he's been sleeping
All
with
right,
my
ma'am,
niece.
this is enough. Let's get to
What's
the
going
answer.
on? That's a
to
part of her
this
emotional
baby.
distress
That's what I'm
too.
concerned
Yes.
about. Is the baby his, or do you know?
I don't know, sir.
All right, you don't know. Good enough. And you've told him you don't know?
No, I haven't talked to him.
That's messed up because if you don't know, and I don't know. I feel like she probably should have just insisted on getting this test a long time ago, even if he did say no, because that is not fair to that child, for that child to be raised and, girl, don't know who the hell their daddy is, thinking one person is their daddy only to find out that another is. Girl, don't rob that baby of that. So I don't know how old the kid is. I don't even know when this was filmed. So if people are in the courtroom, I'm believing that this was pre-COVID. So... Child, ain't no telling how old the child is now, but ooh, girl, I hate to hear that if the baby was born in 2014. I don't know, but just know it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
Your Honor. The day her niece told me, I came
How
down.
long ago was that?
2 months ago.
All right, that didn't happen?
No, I don't know. I haven't.
You don't know whether it happened?
I don't know whether that happened.
He
No.
never approached you about
No.
it? The niece never approached
No.
you? This is the first time you're hearing
Yes.
it? Good enough. All right. And your counterclaim is for what?
I'm countersuing him because of emotional distress because he messed with my niece.
Okay, what else?
He hasn't did nothing in the house. He
He
scared
ain't
my
finna get her that.
kids
How?
by yelling at me, calling me, breaking stuff up in the house.
What else?
Did you call the police? That's the next thing.
that's
Did you
it.
make a police
All right.
report?
What you've just described to me is what couples who argue with each other do on a frequent basis if they are not getting along and they perhaps shouldn't be together. So that's not anything that is outrageous and uncommon. You haven't said he choked you, sent you
Yeah.
to the hospital,
Can I say
called the
something?
police,
Can I-
any of that.
Can
Yeah.
I say something?
Yeah.
My mom witnessed him picking up a glass and trying to cut me with it, and she
Trying
also
to.
and she
All right,
also.
let's move on to the
Can I-
petition. No, that's enough, ma'am. You've told me what he did.
Ooh, we
and
finna
I'm
get you out his
telling
courtroom, ma'am.
Oh, go get the results. She trying to run. You trying to get away from these results. Good no. Don't you run. Don't you go nowhere. Boy,
my God.
she started packing her stuff up.
He deserved
She
it.
started packing her stuff
He
up.
deserved
She
it.
said, we gonna
The
see.
girl said he
I hope you're
deserved
not
it.
running game
It's the
on
only
me.
thing
Let's
he
see.
deserved.
I'm gonna let
But
you read
does
it.
he
There it
deserve to
says
know that
the
they're not his
probability
kids?
of paternity. And sir, I hope you're ready for what she's about to read. Read the part in the yellow.
Ooh,
You read what it says,
that's not
ma'am.
his child.
Woo.
What does it say?
Says 0.
0 probability that the child is his.
Is he?
It
Ooh.
is not his child. I will grant you $5,000 for
Child,
emotional
listen.
distress. I do believe she misled you. Have a good day.
And I'm glad he got
Go
that.
back to Cali, thought.
Not you to call.
You want me though? You want me though?
You and your niece.
You want me? Yeah, you and my niece. You can have her. Come pick her up. Come pick her up from my house. I don't even want to talk about it. He can have his $5,000 because he a broke.
Right here, sir. Right here.
Broke.
I'm upset that the baby's not mine. I'm hurt. But we gotta move on.
We love that baby with all our heart. We took care of that baby, and it's just sad that she would let
It
us
is
go on
sad.
this far and not say anything.
Mom, I don't care about that $5,000. I'm glad he ain't the father because he a bum. A bum.
Girl, this was a good one, girl. This is messy. Oh my God. Honey, honey, honey. Ooh. Girl, first of all, when she was trying to leave, right? And then she says he deserved it. He deserved what? To find out that he's not the dad? Or were you saying he deserved it, meaning he's owed to know whether he's the child's father or not? Which one was it? Only for you to get the results and be like, woo, like, girl, that woo should have let us all we needed to know. In addition, the fact that the judge was like, hey, you can read these results. That was enough for us to know he was not the daddy. And I understand the man was happy and he over here talking about thought this, thought that, or whatever. But when all of that calms down and he realizes that, dang, this ain't my baby, he is going to be sad for a little bit. But he going to get back out there and find him another lady. And I think that's how it should go. Like, girl, go and get that other man. That man that going to tell that fool, take care of my kid. Now, is he going to be stepping up to take care of the kid? Because you could have been over here messing with two bums. I don't know. I don't know if that man was a bum. He said he was with the child all the time. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know, girl. But this right here, girl, I was not prepared for this. That was messy. That was some messy shit. But anywho, that's all that I got. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Okay. If you're over there on the YouTube and you catch a bit of this, definitely like the video. Be sure to subscribe, all that other great jazz. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.